I was so excited to talk to you both because I feel like all of my fandoms are colliding into one movie. And I have to know, I know it's actually your second time working together, I think second time, but do you guys have a favorite role of each other that you later admitted to each other, like, hey, I love Doug Heffernan, et cetera, et cetera?
It'd be tough for me. I mean, Hitch, of course, but I love Paul Blart. I love Zookeeper. I'm just a big KJ fan all around.
And I am of Taylor. Taylor knows he's just amazing. And Twilight is. I could go into we just talked about Dads, about people's work, because it's really remaking the rounds again, and really being popular again, and it's an amazing movie. But for me, I got to tell you, it is Shark Boy, because it's not only that, it's a family affair. We've all sit down and watch it, and I try to explain to my kids that he can jump around and do all the stuff he does in that in real life now as an adult, and that kind of freaks them out.
I have a question. I'm a huge Twilight fan. I went to Forks, I twerked in front of Jacob Black's house, but what is Twidads? I don't know.
Back it up, Ash. What was that?
I went to Forks last year on a vacation.
Wow. You're like legit.
It was awesome.
That's so cool. So Twine Moms are, they're a big group. Twine Moms are some of our most passionate fans, and we're just thinking that KJ should start the Twidads.
Yes. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can be like the president of them.
Yeah,
I'm officially doing that right now. I'm not even kidding. I am officially now putting it down, and we are going to work on it. Go ahead, Ash. I don't want to take away your interview here, but
no. This is like I said, all my fandoms colliding. I'm loving it. Yeah. This is your second movie together. I loved it. Wholesome, so much fun to watch. But what's the third movie? What's the trilogy you guys are going to do together? We need it.
I want to do something where we can engage a lot more, because I'm sorry to take it from you, Taylor, on this one, and we're going to go back. I want to get more, because I feel like I hijacked the interview right here, but I do want to do more with Taylor in a deeper way. He's awesome, man. He's an incredible actor, and that would be a goal of mine. So something, I don't know if it's a comedy or whatever it is, but yeah, he's great. So hopefully we'll do more.
Have either of you ever been a coach for like any kind of team?
No, when I was young, I martial arts was a big part of my life. So I gave like private lessons, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And I coached my kids' little league team. I was an assistant coach. I wasn't the head coach. So I did that for a little bit. And then that's it for me.
Taylor, I wanted to ask you, because Kevin mentioned that he loves Shark Boy. I don't know if you saw, there was a recent uproar that you weren't in We Can Be Heroes. Did you expect that type of reaction? And why didn't you come back as Shark Boy?
It just was during a point in my life where I took a step back. And I kind of like, really kind of don't want to tie this back to the movie, but kind of like Sean in this, like I took a step back to focus on things that were important in my life. And that was my family and my friends and my fiance. And it just wasn't.
Congrats, by the way.
Thank you. But yeah, the timing just wasn't right for me. But I mean, Shark Boy will forever have a very special place in my heart.
Kevin, I'm really curious with the Sean Payton of it all, because his tweets are very interesting to me, because he's like, what's going on, Kevin James? Are you doing a movie about me? How much have you guys spoken about this? And did you feel kind of a freedom to do what you wanted, or was there anything mannerisms wise you really wanted to make Sean Payton?
He was great in saying, you can do what you want. He wasn't saying you got to do this or that, but we wanted it to be true representation. It's comedy, and we do take that, and it's based on the true story. But he was fantastic. He was in this the whole way. So when he's saying, "Are you doing me whatever in the movie?" It is that it's obviously tongue in cheek, and he's having fun with it, because we work together, and he's helped me every step of the way, where they gave me a bunch of notes and how to do things. And it was very helpful to watch how he operates. But he was never like, you have to do it this way. He just let us do our things. And he was just kind of like, he wanted to be part of it in the background, and kind of like, but I would go to him and for everything, it's kind of nerve wracking having him on set, watching you play him, so my accent, like I said, was all over the joint, but yeah, it was fun.
But he was hanging out. I love that.
Yeah, but he's great.
Well, I mentioned I went to Forks, but my Kevin James story is that I was in Vegas one time and I was just like getting lost in the casino, and I accidentally went in the back of the casino and just see this guy segue by, and I realized I accidentally stumbled onto the Paul Blart 2 set.
Oh, were you there?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Didn't mean to be, but it was awesome. I was like, I think I just saw Kevin James segue by me.
That's
So,
hilarious. You didn't say hello.
Paul Blart 3 when? That's what we want to know.
Yeah. Well, we've got to work that one out. I would love that. I don't know what that story is yet, but I'm in. It was so much fun shooting in Vegas. That was a great time.